Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, this is Heel Shit. Tonight we are discussing underrated versus overrated wrestlers. There's no real format. We're just going to discuss and debate back and forth. I don't know the names he's talking about. He doesn't know the names I'm talking about. And we'll get into it right after this. All right, how you doing, man? It's been one of those days, huh?
It has. I want to go ahead and apologize to you and everybody if I seem a little sluggish or out of it tonight. I am not under the influence of any narcotics, any substances, any alcohol. It's just been a very emotionally draining day in my personal life, and I'm trying to deal with the best I can.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do our best tonight, folks. But a lot of times when we just wing it, it's the best shows we do. So fuck it. Is there anything we want to talk about before we get into this discussion?
I miss Thump.
Yeah, we haven't seen Thump in a couple weeks. I miss Thump.
Yes.
I guess a couple of pieces of wrestling news that I don't really want to wait until Tuesday on.
Yeah, it'll be old news by then.
It sounds like they've got some of the matches for WrestleMania set. What is it? WrestleMania 40? 45?
Yep.
40.
45. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Whatever.
I'm not that old.
Well, I am. Anyway, so there's been this question around Cody and The Rock and Reigns and what's going to happen. So apparently the plan is right now for The Rock and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Somehow we're going to work around to getting Cody and CM Punk at WrestleMania. And the more exciting one to me, Seth Rollins and Gunther. That could be crazy. That could be the coronation for Gunther.
You want to make it even better? You put his ass in at number 1 again this year. Let him run the entire fucking gauntlet. Made fucking man.
Yeah.
Whether he wins or loses, but I think it's about time for Rollins to drop it. But in the same light, I also think it's about time Walter, because fuck Gunther, Walter needs to drop the IC title and just be focused on the world title.
Yeah, I definitely think that. I wonder if he's gonna, because in that matchup, I kind of would expect Gunther to win.
Yeah, especially with Rollins and his leg injury now. Mm-hmm. He's probably just going to push the Mania and take time off after.
Yeah. So, yeah, that means to me that Gunther's going to win the Rumble.
I've seen Sportskeeda drop it. I've seen WrestlingNews.co also drop it. So it looks like it's pretty much in the books now. But as with everything WWE, it can always fucking change.
100%. I guess there's another little bit of news. There are more sexual allegations against Vince McMahon.
No.
Yeah, shocking. Fucking shocking.
And appalled.
But what does shock me is, what was that story with Brock Lesnar that you sent me?
That he was involved in the, not production of it,
creative.
But Brock Lesnar was one of the recipients of the porn tapes that Vince made with this former WWE client or Not client, but employee.
Holy shit.
Again, my head's like in 1,000 other places right now. So trying to pull it all at one time. But yeah. So because of that, all plans with Brock have like come to a screeching halt.
Wow. Well, that explains the Gunther shakeup. I mean, that could explain the whole card, basically.
Yeah, because originally it was supposed to be Lesnar and Walter at Mania.
Right.
So, either way, I'll be happy with it. Whether it's Punk and Rollins for the world title, or if it's Walter and Rollins for the world title, I'm good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And of course, if anything comes of it, we'll be sure to touch on it.
Absolutely. All right. So, yeah. Because this Sunday's talking shit is going to be very interesting, folks. It's the return of Thump after a couple of weeks, and we got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I'm really interested to see if he's gotten any further updates about the Thanksgiving fat bitch Home Depot shit thing.
Yes, the investigation into the lady whose shit continues.
Yes. I'm fairly sure it's going to be a cheesecake reference somewhere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's probably...
That motherfucker is like become obsessed.
Obsessed with cheesecake, man. Completely obsessed. It's like... I don't know. I used to get weird voice messages from him, and it'd be like just something like, "I'm sitting here eating cherries, letting the fan blow on my nuts." That's just that's the whole message. Like, the fuck are you talking about? And you can see his dumpy ass sitting there with no pants on, with the fan blowing his nuts, just popping cherries in his mouth.
Is that heel shit's version of sitting in a big back chair naked eating Cheetos?
Might be.
Oh fuck.
Might be.
We need someone to draw that up so we can put it on a shirt.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. What would that be?
Do it in Family Guy art style. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, thumping Family Guy style. Wonder how we get somebody to do that.
Well, at this point, just like take a naked Peter Griffin and like just fix the face to be Thump.
Right. That'd be fun.
Oh my god, I see it.
Great.
Oh, the maraschino cherries too.
Just on the shirt, sitting here eating cherries, letting them fan blow on my nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Good man.
What the fuck?
He lives the dream.
He is the American dream at this point. Fuck Cody and fuck Punk. Thump is the American dream at this point.
Dude, just him and his dog.
Jackie.
Laying around, letting the wind blow on your nuts. You know, popping cherries.
Popping cherries.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Yeah.
How did we get down this rabbit hole?
I don't know, man. Anytime you start talking about Thump, you have no fucking idea where it's going to end up.
Oh, my God.
Crazy.
It's burnt into my eyes. I can't unsee it.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
I'm gonna have bad dreams tonight.
You are.
Bad dreams.
All right, so you want to get into these overrated stuff? Or you still want to talk about Thump's testicles?
I mean, I'm not the one that pulled up the cherries. You are. I said I miss having him around. You're the one that fucking took that shit and fucking ran.
No, we were talking about cheesecake, and I referenced that it was not cheesecake recently, but it was something else. Sitting around eating cherries.
Well, I don't get those random messages, so thank God for something.
Well, that was a while back.
Remember when he sent us just a random clip at like 6 a.m. of like just a massive fucking fart?
That motherfucker's done that to me a dozen times.
Yeah, but he put it in the group chat, and it fucking caught me off guard because I was fucking sitting there with my kids getting ready for school, and I hit the fucking button, not thinking then you had something to say, and it's like a 9.5 second clip of just a constant fart, and they're all just looking at me like, why? I don't know why.
And you probably had a Bluetooth to the car.
Mm-mm.
No, thank God.
I have a little nightstand that I like to call the French whore because it has a French accent when you hook the Bluetooth up to it. And I was letting them listen to music while they were getting ready, and I played it not thinking about it. First off, it was Thump. I shouldn't have done that. Number two, I couldn't stop it because I was just frozen in like fear. Like maybe there's a message at the end that I need to know about. No, just one last little high squeak, and that was it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My kids are so fucked.
Yeah. Too. God damn it. I fucking minor today.
Oh shit. Talk to me.
I'm gonna have to get her in here for her minute today. Here,
Not bad, huh?
let me text her real quick.
Yeah, make sure her schedule's good.
Yeah, hold on.
To do so. Dude, I have a massive ass migraine. I don't know where it came from.
So, this kid, like, she is like me. Like, when I was playing sports and now wrestling, I love the game, hate the practice. And she's that way with dance. Like, she could definitely go, if she sticks with it, go to college on a dance scholarship. I mean, she's that talented. But it's like pulling teeth to get her go to class. Like, today she wormed her way out of not going because they worked hard at the class last night and she was sore. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, so she was sitting at the house. Hey, thanks for the raid, Cheetos Gaming. Sitting at the house, and I'm like, since you didn't do that shit, go fucking wash the dishes. And of course, she's like, anything but that. Like, this is the laziest fucking kid. She's the most athletic kid, but she's the laziest fucking kid I've ever seen.
Now, hold on. She said anything but that. So you should have told her to get her ass ready. We're going to dance class.
Fuck. Nice.
Just put my 2 cents in. Anyway, continue.
So I was like, do the fucking dishes. And it's like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I'm going to ask you one time. And if you don't want to fucking help, I'm not begging anybody to do shit. Like, I'm not asking twice. Can you help me? Can you do the dishes? Nah. Fuck it. Don't do it. You know, I just don't have it in me right now, this week especially.
Ow!
You have pants
The
on?
fuck?
Okay. Here comes Minor.
Does she have pants on?
Yeah, she has pants on.
Thank God.
So, Minor, what's your minute here?
Okay, so the other day I was talking to one of my friends that like I don't really like, and he plays football, right? And he's kind of like entitled, and he thinks he's so good at football he's gonna be in NFL, but he's actually gonna be flipping burgers at McDonald's. But okay, so he was like, what should I post on TikTok? Should I keep posting NFL or just post IRL stuff? And I said, you shouldn't post it all. And he got so mad at me. Like, it wasn't even like a normal, like, oh my God, you can't say that. It was like, literally, nobody cares about your life. And all you do is do cartwheels and look at the camera for your life. And you don't even go outside and everything. And I was like, oh.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your minute with Minor.
That is your fucking daughter. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely my kid. Definitely my kid.
If I may make a correction, though, and you can tell her this, you don't technically flip burgers at McDonald's.
Yeah, I'll tell her that.
Yeah.
Well, she said, "You are definitely my kid." I was like, "Yeah, you're definitely my kid. You got that. You got that darkness in you. Got that darkness in you." All right, hit the
I
bricks.
want to see her cut a promo.
You're a big softie.
Only to you.
Damn, she called you out on that shit.
Get out. Hit the road. All right, I'm about to get mean.
He's about to get big alpha male.
Get out of here, damn it! I can't even control the animal population of my own house.
Have your kid spayed and neutered.
Dude, she's only 13.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
She's only fucking 13. If she's not heading a legion of motherfuckers that would die for her at the drop of the hat by the time she's 30, she has gone off the wrong track. That kid will own humans willingly.
So she's gonna be a pimp.
No, she's leading the cult, dog. She gonna be, her hardcores are gonna be more harder than Trump's.
That's scary.
She's like, how about taking out all those judges and people descend and she takes over the government all by herself.
I can see it. But I'll be too old to give a shit.
All right. So, we're damn near 20 minutes into the show. We haven't talked about the subject yet.
Well, usually when we go off the cuff, everything's better. So
yeah. So yeah.
Well, fucking name out there. Yeah.
All right. Overrated, underrated. My first name, underrated. Friend of the channel, Shane Mercer.
Oh, without question. Yes, absolutely. Okay. I'm taking this off.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear it enough this weekend. It still smells funny.
Well, there's paint on it. It's leather and paint.
It smells like the Philippines.
Jesus Christ.
I would like to think that's how the Philippines smell. It's just a weird smell. I'm fairly sure it's just from the fact that it's been in the packaging for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, Shane, the fact that man's not fucking signed anywhere.
It's criminal. Absolutely criminal.
Yeah. Like, the dude has it all. He has the straight game. He has the charisma. He has fucking deathmatch fucking background. Like, he's the total fucking package. And the fact that you don't see him on fucking anything bigger than GCW and OVW. Not saying they're not big, but he deserves bigger and better.
No, absolutely. So yeah, we can both agree on that one. That was, I mean, I'm sure it would have been one of your top underrated ones as well. The dude should be leading a major promotion. I mean,
dude, I'm telling you, if we had the money for it, he would be our top guy.
Yeah,
without question. Fuck.
Yep. All right. What you got?
So, how much MLW do you watch, or have you watched in the past 3 years?
Some. I mean, the big guys when I watched it was not only Hammerstone, but Cruel and Jacob Fatu.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about the main card guys. I'm talking about mid card.
Okay, no, I don't.
You ever seen a cat named Gringo Loco?
I've heard of him.
Okay, well, this motherfucker, I like to refer to him as a bumblebee. I don't understand with his size how he does what he does. Kind of like the Shane thing, but it's more lucha libre style than it is strength game. But he is criminally underrated. The fact he's not somewhere like fucking Ring of Honor or fucking TNA is fucking criminal.
Yeah.
Like, I think Super Crazy back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Now, give that motherfucker some pre-workout, a fucking 8 ball of cocaine, and a Red Bull. And that's what you got with Gringo Loco. And he's a white boy. He's a straight up white boy. Like fucking ginger, like me.
Yeah, crazy white boy. That's what the name means. Crazy cracker.
Criminally underrated.
Huh. That's a good one. I'll have to check into him.
Yeah, do that. Him and AR Fox have had good matches. Him and Amazing Red has had great matches as well.
Mm-hmm.
And and that's another one, fucking Amazing Red. Now, granted, this was fucking 20 years ago when he fucking started out with TNA, and that was my first taste of him.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't understand how he still does what the fuck he does.
Yeah. I don't get it either. Hold on, I forgot to put out the links.
You forgot to put out? That's so unbecoming of you.
I know, I'm usually like a sure thing, but...
Yeah. Some would call you a god among men.
I would say that, yes.
Yes.
I would be that guy that says it.
You did say it. Monday.
Yep, that's true. Alright, so my next underrated name, and again, criminally underrated, Serena Deeb.
Oh my god, yes. She deserves so much better than what she has. I'm not saying she hasn't had great. I mean, she has worked for AEW. She's worked for WWE. She's worked for TNA. Like
She
worked
was
for
an NWA champion, NWA Women's champion.
But she still deserves so much more. Like,
yeah,
she should have been like the highlight of the women's division when she was in WWE, as well as she should have been featured more prominently on fucking AEW.
Yeah. She's recently though. Recently, as recently before she got injured. She's been away for a little while, but she started reminding me of like a drunk aunt. Like she started looking like all frazzled all the time, and like her hair was like in a little bun, like. It was like she looked like that aunt that never got married.
I think it was the weight loss, because she did go through a little weight loss thing.
She did. That's true.
So I think that's where it came from. Like when she debuted in fucking 2010 and had her head shaved, bang. Like I never want to take a toilet puncher to the back of a girl's head as much as I did then.
Donkey punch.
Yep.
Donkey punch.
Donkey punch.
All right, what you got?
Let's flip it a little bit. Let's go overrated.
Okay.
Ricky Autistic.
He's rated at all?
I kid. Oh fuck! His fucking name escapes me. God damn it! I just lost it. Give me a minute. Fucking name. I see his goddamn face. We'll come back to it. Overrated as fuck though, at least in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably about to jump my shit for this. Is Okada. Other than just being a solid technical wrestler, I'd never really, and I'm not really going to see it in WWE either. Like the Rainmaker gimmick, yeah, that was built big in Japan, but I never really cared for it.
Mm.
I just never saw it. The same thing with Cena, like between 06 and 09. Like I just didn't fucking see it. Of course, that was one of those, I look back now, I'm like, I can fucking see it, but like, I'm not there yet with Okada. So right now, he's overrated as fuck to me. Yeah. And not just because, he's finishing up with New Japan and choosing one of the two big promotions. It's not that. I've always thought he was overrated as fuck.
Okay.
Say your piece on it. Say your piece.
I'm thinking. I can understand. I think, he's one that has a weird duality. Like, you can look at it and say he's not as good as the hype, but that's why I asked you about the America versus the overseas point of view, because in this country, I would say wrestling fans don't give him the respect he deserves. Like, he may not be as good as Japan says he is, but he's definitely better than America says he is.
No, I have no doubt, but this ain't like whether or not he's as good as they say he is. It's just the fact of how I personally feel on the subject, and I just feel, I don't fucking get it. I mean, I was also there with MJF when he first started with AEW. Like, I just didn't fucking get it, and it took a couple years for me to for the shit to click. But yeah, COVID is just overrated as fuck to me. Like, I don't understand the hype.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can rip cord into a clothesline. I'm just saying.
Oh, sure. It's simple moves. Yeah, I mean, I think I've done that a couple times. I even ripped cord into a spear one time.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it was at Champ 7.
Yeah, the super indie shit, man.
Super
rip cord and everything.
Rip cord and everything. Overrated. And I'm gonna get some heat for this. Overrated, Batista.
Ooh.
Like,
what era Batista though? Like, are you talking about like
definitely when he came back?
Oh yeah, that absolutely.
That was garbage.
He was.
But even like he was much more of a shocking sight than he was a good wrestler when he was in his prime.
Especially when he didn't have any pants on.
Right.
Goddamn.
I mean, I like Batista. I think he's good. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Only if Evolution, like, as a whole goes in.
Right.
Yes.
I think
like,
they've already gone in, right?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. That would make Ric Flair a 3-time Hall of Famer then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he is. I think he's a 2-time.
Okay.
But
I mean, I just didn't think that he didn't have anything really except a clothesline, a spine buster, and a power bomb. I mean, he didn't have. I mean, I guess he was good. I mean, he was good. I just don't. I don't see how he is a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame.
I mean, if you're talking about like his 2014 return, yeah, the hype did not match what we got. We were all expecting that same Batista from like 05, 06, 07. And that wasn't the fucking case at fucking all. If you're talking about that most recent return that he did with Triple H, where he fucked up getting into the ring at WrestleMania, then yeah, no. But that match was actually really entertaining.
Yeah, like I said, I like Batista. It's not a knock. I just don't see what makes him great.
I kind of agree with you though, because even going back to 05 when he won his first world title, like, he had all the hype in the world, but other than the fact that he was produced properly, you can't sit there and tell me if you put that Batista in Ring of Honor or TNA or New Japan at that time that you would get the same quality of matches. It was the fact that he was produced that way.
Right.
So yeah, I can agree with that. But that kind of leads me into another overrated one. You're probably going to hate me for this one's Goldberg.
Oh, fuck yes.
He was a spear and a fucking jackhammer. That was it.
Yeah, I mean,
anything more than 5 minutes, and he was dog shit.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, especially in his WCW run. I mean, Regal made him look like a fucking child. But yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, they hitched their cart to him, and I think he became a huge star in WCW. But he was never a good wrestler.
Yeah, it didn't transition over well, and the WWE style when he came in 03, like, very overproduced, trying to just bring in new shit to make him look powerful, and it was either too stiff or too wonky, or it just didn't fucking work. So yeah.
A couple of moves of his I did like though. I liked his suplex set up into the neck breaker thing. I really
Oh,
like.
you mean what every fucking woman is using the fisherman variation of now? Yeah.
The fisherman variation.
You know
Oh
what a
yeah,
fisherman
yeah.
looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it almost looks like that, but he just like hit a massive fucking knee and like slam it over. Yeah, that did look good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when Here Comes the Pain came out, that was my finish for my created character.
Oh, nice.
It just looks so fucking amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't argue with that.
Now, underrated. You already said his name, fucking William Regal.
Yeah.
That man never got his fucking flowers for his his wrestling. Now he does, but when he was working,
Never.
no.
Mm.
Like that man is just an encyclopedia
Do you
of how
remember?
to fucking hurt you.
You might not even watch wrestling at this time, but do you remember when he was like
Just
Will?
a man.
Yes, where he came out in like lumberjack shit.
Yeah, he was the working man, Steve Regal.
Yes.
Yeah.
God,
I
that
mean,
was horrible.
I didn't watch it when it happened. I went back and watched it because I went into a William Regal.
Yeah,
Not fit, but like I wanted to go back and watch some of his stuff.
that was in
Watch
the
that.
mid '80s, I think. That was.
No, it was in the 90s.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 90s WWF. That's how he got brought in. He was a working man.
Didn't he pull that similar gimmick in WCW though earlier?
If he did, I didn't see it. I know he was doing the Blue Bloods with Triple H in WCW.
Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not.
I mean, I might have not gone back that far. I might. That might have been like the NWA WCW like
right.
blue or gray line there. But yeah, William Regal's just
Lord Steven Regal.
I just wanted to pick his brain. Pick his fucking brain. Encyclopedia of pro wrestling right there.
There's no way we get an interview with him now that he's with WWE.
Yes, but you know what it means though.
Hmm.
When Survivor Series comes back around.
War Games.
War Games. Yes. Yeah. I'm just happy the motherfucker still has a job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another underrated one, and it fits with Regal, is fucking Finlay. Old Fit Finlay.
Oh yeah, Fit Finlay.
My
and his shillelagh.
No, even before the shillelagh, like when he was working WCW with that god awful fucking mullet.
Yeah.
Like he was a technician and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Overrated. The king of the overrated. The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, we ain't got enough time.
That motherfucker was garbage.
Yes.
And he ran the WWE for some time. I mean,
yeah, he ran and then he got blown up.
Yeah, this motherfucker was blown up before the ring started, or before the bell. I mean, he would come busting out of the back like a cheetah and run down and circle the. He shouldn't have been doing that because he was fucking 280 pounds of horse tranquilizer induced fucking muscle.
Yeah,
I can't believe he didn't blow his heart out doing that shit. Like, he was legit tired before the match started.
That makes you think, though. Is that the reason his heart gave out the night after Monday Night Raw when he returned?
Yeah, because he kind of went and did that crazy rope thing.
Yeah, and he looked out of breath as fuck after the promo.
Yeah, he did.
Of course, any Ultimate Warrior promo, you're going to be out of breath.
God. Talking about the cosmic rays and the fucking retarded promos.
Can you imagine a legit argument between the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man? Did you just spit on your microphone?
No, I covered it, but I was about to.
Oh man, like a presidential debate with one on each side.
That
was money. That was money. Oh,
that would have been probably the end of humanity if that happened. Like, it's like that dude in Billy Madison. Everyone is dumber for having heard you say that. It's like that was the dumbest whatever he said. Everyone is, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You want to know who's officiating that presidential debate, though? Hogan.
Tell us something, brother.
Oh man, that leads me into my next overrated. Fucking Hogan.
Fuck Hogan. Jesus Christ, that guy.
Now let me be clear. I'm talking about North American Hogan.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Japan Hogan. Because if you can go back and watch his New Japan stuff, oh my god, the motherfucker could actually wrestle.
Yeah, he could. It was still the same piece of shit doing the wrestling, though.
Yeah, but at least then he could like show off his wrestling. As with here, pure fucking politics, dude. Your fucking politics. Now, granted, he gave us one of the greatest groups of all time with two other fucking legends. But I still don't change the fact that you politicked every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you did save that girl in that fucking car crash.
Yeah.
Like, you saw that, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, how would you feel if you, like, upside down, you're coming to, and you're seeing Hollywood Hogan right there going, brother, are you okay? Huh? Am I dead?
Yeah. I'd be like, if I'm dead, why does this still hurt? This is fucking crazy.
And I would be like,
I'm delirious.
I'd be like, yeah, go get Scott. He's got the booze.
You're like, bro, yeah, man.
Oh,
that's gotta be like that's not the Hulk I needed in this moment. Like, I needed the Marvel's Hulk. I didn't need this motherfucker. God damn it.
This dude's an actor. Fucking paint him green. Oh, underrated though, at least in my opinion, with fucking Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like,
Scott Hall was a brilliant wrestler.
Yeah, I don't think he ever got his flowers properly.
No.
And out of the three original NWO members, like, it felt like he got the shit in at the stick.
He really did, because he never sniffed a world championship match.
Yeah, but he kind of did some of that to himself with his alcoholism and his drug use. I mean, what company would do that and put a title on somebody that is that volatile?
Yeah.
Oh wait, TNA was. My bad. The early days.
Yeah, no, and I don't know, man. Yeah, he definitely didn't get his due. I mean, I guess I think he was U.S. champion once, and he was tag champion, a couple of times, but...
And obviously he was the IC champion.
Well, yeah. See, his transformation was really crazy, because while he was Razor Ramon, he looked Cuban.
Hey, no.
But if you go look at his old AWA photos, he had this porn stash, a little bit of a fro. He was not cool looking. He looked like an old redneck.
You're not wrong. Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
All right, I keep popping names up. You got to pop a name.
It's crazy for me to say he's underrated, but I think for his wrestling ability, John Cena was underrated. I think
based purely off his wrestling.
Both purely off his wrestling, because it was always like, Super Cena, and he's not good, and he can't you can't wrestle, like all this shit, and it's like, yeah, he fucking can. Like,
I think it's kind of like how Shane said it a couple weeks ago on the podcast. Cena kind of cornered himself into the 5 moves of doom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like once he found like the flow of it, like he just let it go, and then by the time he wanted to try new stuff like the springboard stunner or the half Nelson into the neck breaker or that god awful fucking lightning fist, it was too fucking late. It was. It really was too fucking late because you went almost 10 years doing 2 shoulder tackles, a spin out power bomb, a fist drop, and then a modified Death Valley driver.
Mm. Absolutely. But, I mean, all of the big stars had their repetitive comebacks and stuff. I mean, Randy is, you know, 2 clotheslines, ducking a clothesline, a power slam.
Yes, but he also wrestles around it.
Yeah.
When he does it, it makes sense. He's not doing it for the sake of doing it. Like he can finish a match without doing the fucking comeback.
Yeah, but go back and watch Cena CM Punk on Raw, you know, back in
I
the
don't
day.
have to. I watched that shit live. Like that was one of the best matches Cena ever had.
Yeah. I mean, he can go. He's
Oh yeah.
You know, he's
or Cena versus Michaels, the Raw after WrestleMania where they did 60 minutes to a draw.
right. Yeah.
That was a fucking amazing match.
Yeah.
Like with the right person, he can wrestle. But if it's just like a typical Cena match, he's just going to let him get heat, do the comeback, and that's it.
Yeah, but don't you think that at least until he got into that habit, he was produced like that?
Yes, he was, especially when he first won the WWE title. Because if you go back and watch his you watch his title match against JBL where he won it. Yeah, he did it, but it made sense for it to happen. And then from there, like, you know, that kind of fucking works. Let's just keep going with it. Like the spin out powerbomb into the 5-knuckle shuffle. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. That's the spine buster into the people's elbow.
Yeah.
Right. That's the bulldog into the lion salt. Like, you know, combination shit like that, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you turned it into something that has to happen every match. Kind of like with Michaels, it was the flying forearm, the nip up, the inverted atomic drop, the fist, the scoop slam, the elbow, the super kick. And that was 90% of Michaels' stuff when he came back in 2002.
Yep.
Holy shit, I remember that off the fly. Fuck, my head hurts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to catch flack off this one.
Pretty much everybody has their exact same comebacks. And this is more for the audience or anything. If you notice, anytime a mainstream wrestler comes back, it's always the same set of moves. It's always with Orton, the 2 clotheslines, duck clothesline, power slam. With Cena, it was the 2 shoulder tackles, tilt-a-whirl, you know.
Yeah. Or if it's Bryan Danielson, it's the multiple corner drop kicks.
Right.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. All of them have that. All right.
My favorite was always Kane because it was simple. It was a corner clothesline, sidewalk slam, flying clothesline at the top. It was always simple.
Right.
Which I might do that this weekend.
Overrated. Thunder Rosa.
Oh my God. Yes.
I mean,
well, I have personal issue with her, so I can't be unbiased when it comes to her.
Right.
Yeah. Overrated. Fuck.
Yeah, she's definitely overrated. I like her. I don't like her as a person. I like her. Like, I really liked Cobra Moon in Lucha Underground. Yes. She does have a kind of cool, unique move set, but it's... I mean, she doesn't do anything spectacularly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's journeyman at most. You know, journeyman level at most.
I can see that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'll give you one more.
Let's see. Underrated. Lance Archer.
That's always been him, though. Like, even 20 fucking years ago when he was fucking Big Dallas in TNA or Lance Hoyt in TNA,
Right.
like, there was always something there, but they just never pulled the trigger on it. And it sucks because I remember when he was tagging with Kid Cash in 03, 04, and like that tag team dynamic worked. And when they broke him up, Kid Cash obviously signed with WWE, and they just left Dallas there twiddling his thumbs. So they tried to repackage him into Lance Hoyt, and they gave him some squash matches, but nothing ever came of it, and it's a fucking shame. Well, I can't disagree with that. Underrated. And I say this because I know he's not reached his maximum potential yet, so I still consider him underrated. Swerve.
Look, up until this past year, he might be the most underrated motherfucker out there. Like,
I still say he's underrated as fuck.
I still think he is, but he's not as underrated. But he's, but yeah, no, he still doesn't get the shiny lows. He's finally getting it from the fans, though.
Yes.
Like, even when he's like a disgusting heel, like, they're like, Swerve's house, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, we witnessed it in Jacksonville a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's something there. It's the same thing I said when Punk debuted in 06 with ECW. Like, there's something there. Give it time to fucking grow. It's gonna be fucking amazing. What that pop when he finally wins that title is gonna be fucking groundbreaking.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
What else I got?
Shit, I mean, right off one I didn't even see. This is another one that's hard because he was a huge star in Japan, but Shinsuke is criminally underrated, right? Since he's been in America.
Since he's been out of NXT, I can agree with that. When he was working with Triple H and Shawn Michaels in NXT, and with that initial run, like when he debuted against Sami Zayn, that was match of the year. I still go back and watch that from time to time. His NXT match where he won the title, fucking great. All the way up until they debuted him on the main roster. Once he hit the main roster, it's just like 98% of everybody else in NXT. It just felt like it fell to the wayside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't understand that. Well, I kind of do because it was Vince, but like, so much potential. Like, not saying I'm not loving what Adam Cole is doing in AEW right now, but could you imagine if he stayed with WWE and brought the Undisputed Era to the main roster with Triple H running the fucking main roster? Dude, they would be fucking working the Bloodline fucking every week. They'd be working fucking Judgment Day every week.
Right.
Like, those storylines have been fucking amazing.
100%. 100%. Let's see.
Overrated as fuck, Braun Breaker.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm kind of enjoying his stuff with the Dusty Classic with Baron Corbin, but it's the Cena effect. He's getting pushed down my throat too much, and I don't fucking like it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Like, when he first debuted, it was one thing, like giving him the push because he was one of the Steiners, but now it's just like, I don't fucking care.
Overrated as fuck. Austin Theory.
I'm of two minds. Now, when you say Austin Theory, are you talking about the Vince McMahon, like the fucking selfie bullshit, or are you just talking about like just in general?
His entire television persona since he's been on the main roster.
Okay, main roster. That I can agree with. But it's like I've told you before, like, I've watched him come up and evolve. And he's a hell of a fucking worker. He's a hell of a fucking competitor. He's a hell of a fucking character. You just got to get him out that fucking greasy heel shit. Like, no pun intended.
I
But
just, I
like
can't.
a babyface Austin Theory is fucking amazing to watch.
And that's what I've been trying to say. And I didn't see him before WWE, so I'm glad that you said that. I've always said he could be a prototypical babyface. Like, he looks amazing. Get rid of that fucking beard that he can't grow. I mean, it's just his his character is garbage for the push that he's gotten. I mean, that's it.
Him and Grayson,
right?
Them two as a pair is just god awful. Let me think. Underrated. And I say this not because of his in-ring work, but what he's done behind the scenes.
Okay.
Triple H. I still don't feel he gets his flowers for what he did for NXT, making that into a global brand, and what he does now with TKO. I don't see it. Like,
I mean, he's the guy making the entire thing go forward. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Maybe it's just me, but
I think the world saw that they had a thriving black and gold brand, and then Vince took it over and it sucked immediately. that, you know.
Dude, I miss the black and gold. I really do.
Yep.
The glory days.
And that fucking first NXT championship belt with the huge fucking X.
I'm not gonna lie, it had to grow on me. It was one of those I didn't really appreciate it until they redesigned it.
Dude, I loved it. But let's see.
Overrated, Chris Jericho.
Now, certainly, but I think...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho now. I'm not even talking about, like, his off-air bullshit. I'm talking about, like, him on air is fucking overrated as fuck.
Oh, yeah, right now. It's horrible.
Yeah, like, once Inner Circle imploded, that was it.
Yep. This one is kind of hard to say for me because he's a great technical wrestler, but I just don't get Daniel Garcia.
It's the dance.
I just can't. But even before that, you know, back when he just came out in trunks with a towel around it, and he tried to look all big and bad, and you know,
he was kind of like Minoru.
And his whole this thing, whatever this fucking thing is that he does, like,
it's not the nana. I don't care. If it ain't the nana, I'm not doing it. Nana.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you're not intimidating. Like that's the problem with some of these heels. Is like they try to mean mug people. I'm like, bitch, I would slap you. What the?
Hell,
you're not.
Him and Wheeler Yuta is in the same fucking boat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had great matches, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. Yeah. Like,
underrated. Sam Shaw. I'm not saying that just because, you know, I came up with a dude and, you know, he's starting a wrestling academy in St. Augustine, so good for him. But he's a fucking journeyman. Like, he's gone everywhere in the fucking world. And, I mean, he signed with WWE, but what is he doing? Nothing. He does fucking TV shows for USA. Right. You don't see him fucking working. The dude's an amazing fucking talent. He can work his ass off. But I also feel like because of the character he portrayed, the Dexter Morgan-ish kind of gimmick, it kind of backed him into a corner as well.
Right.
Especially when he was going after Christy Hemme.
You said that name for his WWE character, and it made me remember whatever fucking happened to Dexter Lumis. Like
Dexter Lumis is Sam Shaw.
I know, but what's happened to? I mean, his.
Last I checked, they did the whole thing with the Miz and the blackmailing thing with Johnny Gargano, and that finished up. And then next thing you know, they just took him off TV so he can do USA Network TV shows because he looks like a firefighter apparently.
Yeah, because I
mean, he's still signed with WWE.
Oh, I know he is, but like his last thing was some kind of weird match with Dominic Mysterio where he threatened to use a hatchet on him.
He should have fucking done it.
Yeah, he should have. He should have at least took that fucking mullet off of him.
No,
Jesus Christ.
What he should have done was just slice Dominic right down the middle and would have Tom and Nick.
Tom and Nick Mysterio. Those are good guys.
What's the criminally fucking underrated is R-Truth.
Oh my god. R-Truth deserve. If he doesn't win the WWE title before he retires,
he won't.
And it'll be the crime of the century.
Yes, it will. Former NWA World Champion, former TNA NWA Tag Champion, former United States Champion, former WWE Tag Champion. Like, he's done almost everything. But he's just got slotted in that comedic role.
And he's amazing at it. But when he was Ron Killings, he could fucking go.
Oh yeah, a heel Ron the Truth in TNA. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He was fucking fire. By the way, can we get R-Truth to sling some of our merch? We just put his name on it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've seen those cuts.
Fucking.
Just saying.
Fucking the Forbidden Kingdom with our three names and then his name scribbled on it. That would be awesome.
We'll just get the check, and we'll have one more check with his face.
Oh Lord!
DP, what's the password?
Because
what's the password, DP?
That motherfucker is selling merch in the parking lot, dog. He's bringing stacks to Damian Priest. This is your cut, meaning there's 5 of those. This is your cut from the parking lot. From the parking lot.
Not 6. The Farquaad is not part of the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Oh my god. And Dominic gets 2 apparently for his brothers Tom and Nick.
Yeah.
Tom and Nick.
Yeah.
Tom
and
Nick
put that up for old Tom and Nick. but we got to help R-Truth out, man. He can't find them on Facebook. He can't find Tom or Nick Mysterio. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you know where they are, hit your boy R-Truth up.
Yeah, that's right. He can't find Tom or Nick.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. And he's awesome at that, but I think he deserves a serious character, but a serious run also.
Well, they tried the serious character with him back in I think it was 11 or 12, where they turned him heel and he started smoking in the arena. And then they teamed him with the Miz and did the whole invasion shit.
Okay.
So I think it was 11. Like, it just didn't work because nobody really believed it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he was naturally charismatic, naturally funny. You know, he's
old as fuck too.
Yeah, he is. He's like in his 50s, isn't he?
Yeah, early to mid 50s, and he looks like he has not aged at all since fucking 1999.
Right.
Don't understand it. He's found the fountain of youth. I seriously think him and Billy Gunn are just sucking each other off.
I think so. They're just passing the youth back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Passing the youth.
Too. Holy shit. That's another one's underrated, Billy Gunn.
Yeah, I mean, he had a pretty good run in WWE.
I'm talking about his run now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's underrated as fuck.
Yeah, he is, definitely.
Yeah. Bang, bang, cigarette gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Well,
it's been fun.
Yeah, how about we do one more overrated for you and one more overrated for me, and we'll call it a night.
All right. Overrated. I'm trying to come up with like a really good one and not just, Max Caster, but somebody criminally underrated or overrated.
Either way, if you want to do over or under, it don't matter.
Steve Macklin. Criminally underrated.
Wow.
Criminally underrated.
Yes. Oh my God. Now, granted, he's in the top position in TNA.
Yeah, but not until
he can be so much better.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of looked into that title match. An injury or an illness to somebody. Put him in there. But
he maximized his opportunity.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Is he's still mad underrated though.
Oh yeah,
mad underrated.
Yeah, and his old lady. Woo! Oh
God, she looked so good last night.
Dude, she looks good every night.
I know, but last night was fucking spectacular. She looked like a gangster's wife.
What happened to fucking Ty? Did she like fall into a highlighter pit or some shit?
They've been doing that shit recently with that fucking neon shit. Like, I don't know.
My eyes hurt looking at that shit. And the promo felt rough too.
Yeah, it really did, especially Morrison's part. Like, he didn't say much, but
You know what he did with sucker face? Which, I mean, I can't blame him.
No, she's fine. She's fine. All right, last one for you.
Overrated? I still say Cody. Like, I get it. He jumped ship once and he jumped ship back. But I feel like he's just being force-fed. I don't get it, and I don't care about the whole finish the story thing. Like, if you wanted me to care, you should have pulled the trigger on it last year. I would have cared. But ever since then, I've not cared. He just seemed like he's fucking just pushed down my throat. The hype is fucking gone. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. Well, shit. I had a good time. Hope you're feeling a little better.
Yeah, it's got my mind off of it for a little bit. We'll discuss it on Sunday, though, one way or another.
Yeah, we'll be back with you guys Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern for Talking Shit.
We're going to be sore as fuck.
Yes, we will be. And Thump will be back, so the hilarity will ensue.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to tell you all about what Draven's been going through right now. And it'll be explosive.
It'll be very emotional.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. See you next time.